Causes of hiatal hernia, or aggravating factors for hiatal hernia to come back. All right, let's dive into it, because I've done so many videos. I got over 225 videos on, yes, hiatal hernia. If you haven't seen those, if you've never seen any of my videos, please check that out. That is a big resource for all sorts of videos from top to bottom. Nerve supply, muscle, spine connection, you name it, we discuss it. Okay, we discuss what nobody else is discussing about hiatal hernia and acid reflux and GERD. So let's first start with the mechanical causes of hiatal hernia. Poor posture, that's a biggie, biggie, biggie. Computer slouching, that's another biggie, as all of us are working from home or at work in front of a computer. Standing bent over, construction, gardeners, chiropractors, mechanics, child care workers, chronic lifting, the big bodybuilders chronically lifting heavy weight, and it sounds like they're having a baby across the gym. You know those guys I'm talking about, right? They're holding their breath. They're gonna get a hiatal hernia if they don't already have one. They just made it worse. Or a tight belt, a weightlifting belt is gonna cause that. So chronic lifting, heavy lifting. It could be even a job where you're lifting, like a UPS worker or something like that, okay? Then the next thing I would say, obesity is a very common cause of hiatal hernia. Chronic coughing for all you smokers, especially now that weed is illegal. Chronic coughing, not good. Okay, then pregnancy would be another one. And if you are pregnant, you have to be careful about medications and things that you take, right? And then the hiatal hernia maneuver, pulling the stomach down, that cannot be done when you're pregnant. Maybe the first trimester, but that's it, okay? Heavy belt pressure, I spoke about that. We have a lot of police officers, TSA workers, law enforcement that wear a lot on their belt, right? And it's heavy. That could be a problem for people as well. And that could be a mechanical cause of hiatal hernia. I would say the other big mechanical cause it would be thoracolumbar scoliosis. That is huge, very important, along with the slouching, probably one of the more common ones. Scoliosis is very common. Shifts of pressure to the esophageal hiatus. That could be a blow to the stomach. Well, let's get into that. That's more weak diaphragm. We'll go into that. So thoracolumbar, you know, just something, because when you have scoliosis, that creates an asymmetric pull to the stomach and the esophagus. Then the next cause would be weak diaphragm chest breathers, right? That's all of us, not all of us, but a lot of us are chest breathers. So just put your hand on your stomach, lay on your back, and when you breathe, is your chest coming up, or you know, most of us are chest breathers. So that's something you have to practice and work on. Reducing diaphragmatic tone. Okay, so pregnancy, after you're pregnant, increased elastin hormones, that can reduce the tone of the diaphragm. Weaken pressure or weaken control of the gastroesophageal junction, all related to weak diaphragm, chest breathers, and it predisposes you to herniations over decades and decades. And that's why the Reflux Shield is so effective, because it is a chronic problem and you can just pull it down and use it as needed when you're symptomatic. And that's pretty much it. It's the too much, too little acid misconception that I don't subscribe to. Fix the hernia, the cause, and you fix the acid reflux. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.